Creativity is a huge part of being a designer, and unfortunately, we can't turn on creativity whenever we feel like it. And most times, being creative is hard. We might feel that we're not creative at all. So, the answer to today's question is: Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Naomi, your unofficial bestie for all things tech. I am a graphic designer and a software developer. I make videos about design, coding, and my life as a creative, so be sure to subscribe to see more of that. So, the answer to today's question, do I need to be creative to be a graphic designer, is yes, absolutely. But hold on, being creative is not what you think. Please hear me out. Graphic designers do not need to draw or paint, but they need to be creative thinkers. They should be able to portray ideas using design elements like typography, like colors, and images. Creative is to embark on a long journey. It's not a natural born gift. It's a skill like any other, and that skill can be learned, that skill can be developed. Most people think that being creative is something you're born with, like you're a genius from birth. But that's not what creativity is. Creativity is just a muscle that you need to work on. The way you go to the gym to get fit, to build muscles, that's the way you build your creativity and nurture it. If we're taking some inspiration from two books which I would recommend you to read. One is The Power of Creativity. The other, I will drop the link in the description below. The other is Brief Lessons in Creativity. How then do you find inspiration and stay creative, since it's a necessity for a graphic designer? Number one is feed your creativity to keep it alive. Anything that you don't feed will die. A part of creating is delving deeper into what's around you, and it doesn't really help you for you to stick around the same old thing, the same old routine. That's one of the things that kills creativity. So feeding your creativity means what gives you inspiration. It might be reading, it might be listening to music, it might be cooking. Just do things that you know that feeds that creative part of you. Number two, take advantage of the time where you are at your best. Most people are not morning people. They cannot function in the morning. They cannot think properly in the morning. Most people are night people. They get most of their inspiration in the night. Some people get their energizers. They get up and they are refreshed and they are up and going. So know what time works for you best and try to utilize that time in your creative thinking. 3. Tame your environment. This is very important. If you're not in the habit of thinking creatively, then you encounter resistance when you try to do your work. Taming your environment means creating a space in, not necessarily in your house, but in your mind. Taming your environment means that you create a space in your mind where you are always thinking creatively. You don't look at creativity as something that comes and goes. Look at other people's work and study it and try to be creative in your own style. Try to get a glimpse of their thinking process. Try to get a glimpse into their mind, how their mind works. If you have someone that you really admire his or her art or his or her design, you don't only take inspiration from other designers. You can take inspiration from music. You can take inspiration from art. Creativity is everywhere. So look at other people's work. Try to figure out the who, what, when, where, why, and how. Why is this piece so? What makes this piece so great? Why is it so important? Another thing is to discipline your mind to do the action first and not doing it when you feel like. The most important one is tiredness is an enemy of creativity. So sleep deeply before you approach any blank page or art. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for next week's video, and make sure you subscribe.